say?
And I should be streaming. I am just going to do my little test to make sure everything is up and running correctly. Switch. Ooh, don't know that, but okay. So I got distracted by something as I normally do. Here we go. Testing.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
On my screen it was black. There we go. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
Alright, it is working. Turn that off.
What a wild ride.
Okay, so today, playing Not for Broadcast.
Very blunt question.
Yeah, clearly a blunt question. I know bits about this game, but I don't know the ending. And the bits I know was from a few years ago. I'm just going to turn it down for me. So, yeah. Let's see how much I can remember and how good it's going to be. Play.
Never happy. Never enough.
I believe they are the DLC. So I might as well just do campaign. Enter game name. Koala. Ooh, okay, experience without stress. Intern.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, so this is all the different, like, difficulty stuff. That's recommended. Yeah, just do broadcaster. I think I'll be able to change it later down the road.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Still loud on my end. Want to see behind the scenes? Check out a free documentary on Strip. Ooh. I mean, afterwards I'm going to check that out and watch it. That's a documentary on something I was meant to watch, but I can't remember what that was meant to be. Day 1, the election. Can I answer the phone? Turn right. Ooh.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Okay.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the number buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
My Salad Weekly. Come to Bumley.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes. knows, mate. It's election night,
I'm
so
sitting
all
down.
eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired. When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
One.
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market.
There's a
Top
countdown.
chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going
Okay,
live
so
to
people are
Advance
watching.
headquarters to hear what the leaders of the
8,
fledgling
7,
party have to say on their
6,
historic
5,
Button 2,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lovely, mate.
Woohoo!
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. But not yet, because if I do it... Okay, so it's a lot like working an actual broadcast. You can see how mistakes can get made live on air. Triple N.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Nah, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive
Okay,
win.
I got the hang of
We
this.
often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics
Oh.
have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear
I think I got this.
However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going well. All you've got to do now is play
Oh.
the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired.
What's the
Now,
button for
clock
that?
at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play
Ah.
ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Okay.
A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most.
That's
So
a bit
if you're
weird.
the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Oh, screen 4,
is
okay.
here with the star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go to
the
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear. I do hope you believe me when I
Mix
tell
in
you
with a bit of 2.
that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the one.
I've already done it.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I
Bit slow
said
on
to
that one.
Peter at the Rat. That's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
I worked with him on
Lovely.
several
Now
movies.
back to Thunder Twat.
I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
Oh,
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was a true story. One soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course.
it's weird because I don't want to talk
I
over
think
them.
it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes.
It's funny throwing in some weird reaction shots.
The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Okay.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lods Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect
6,
humanity's
5,
very survival.
4, 3,
exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
1. I was focused on the wrong
Blunder
person.
Clash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or
Yeah.
Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know
I missed the controls.
Switch the frequency back by dragging left.
Dr. Romance to you?
Sorry, was... Oh, that! Okay, okay.
It'll do for now. Next, we're going to change the
I fucked that
amplitude.
up.
Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
What? Okay, now I got it.
The sterility. This formula, this is the key. Yes.
Frankly, mate, you're lucky to still be on the air. Maybe get some practice in.
We have to ask ourselves.
Yeah, I kind of missed what the control was.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad.
Do number
Remember to
2.
use the clock at the top to count you in.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course,
There we
if you
go.
do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people
What?
like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
Loosely.
As you turn it up,
Remain.
you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4.
Okay, I missed the instructions with that one, so that's going to be my weak spot.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I
Get ready to
start?
bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you
Got it.
Nice.
You saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that.
Perfect.
Wrong one. Fuck.
This makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Held it down a bit
But to be
long there,
honest, who
mate.
can blame
Sorry.
Peter for celebrating? Throughout the
Fuck.
campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose
I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance, and our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
That would be me.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful...
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
So, same old boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked.
When the
Continue.
programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Right, this is an optional section. You really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph here showing you what the audience did.
Yeah, because I missed on what the keyboard buttons for the thing was. Back.
Never came here, never once. Right, this is the important page.
Your full
It tells you how much
wages.
you're gonna get paid and how much wealth you have over.
Broke ass poor.
That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care? This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Okay.
Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections, broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
Can't I continue? Okay.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
Tonight's National Nightly News. But before that,
Yeah, I'm not that fussed by this.
A brown, a pink, a yellow, a purple. Niels, are unreal. You've got people coming over at Christmas. You've got an aunt. She's going to leave a stain on the sofa. You don't want her sitting on this white sofa. She's going to have to sit on the dark sofa. This is the deal with Neil Appeal. You want to throw your...
Oh, there's a back button. Cool. Edit note. Don't care about notes.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Loading. The secret tapes are loading. Ow.
Apparently.
Oh.
Christ, he's at liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. Worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back.
Okay, fast.
Alright, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well...
Oh.
Get the sauce this one? It's very green.
Teal. I feel like they hid like lots of Easter eggs and little things like this. Yeah, they do the weird noise, so it's not, you can't really even hear. Back. Continue. You want it? You got it. Full fast, forward, and one cod. Okay. I already knew that. Day 1. Oh, day 3. An unexpected form. You arrive home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know. The team wants to know you. Curious to get to know you, and you open it. It's a form for the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, I like how they use the unisex names. Your children, Charles Winston 14 and Susie Winston 19. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce. Be productive and get to work. Ease yourself in. I mean, I would ease myself in because you, at the start of a new job, you can't always be productive. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a fire of minor importance condition you would. So far, that one. Promise your colleague. Yeah. Leave it in their hands. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the deadline. Again, this all depends. Like, am I paid by the hour or is it a salary? Leave work early and head to the pub. Yeah, leave work on time. You give them an inch, they take a mile. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with your friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. You have been practicing with your co-workers, and you think you'll win the... Yeah, that one. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories. Okay, honestly, me, I would refuse to attend. I'd be like, yeah, if you want to throw a party, go ahead. Don't expect me to be there. Sorry, what's the other ones? Give an honest review about the pros and cons. Focus on issues and challenges. Yeah, refuse to attend. In your spare time, like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models. I actually do make models. I got a 3D printer, so... Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. That's important, but I don't really attend the rallies. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. I don't really have children. If I had children, yeah, you want to support them, but since I don't do that one. Are these actually going anywhere? Or is this like a scam so the developers can like steal money? Which won't work because according to this I'm broke against poor. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by nature, getting away from the strain of daily life, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at a theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. Ooh, what would be ideal? I mean, technically they both apply. I guess having a partner, you would want it to be that. Most important that the governments keep people... Ooh. Safe, free, happy. I don't know. Happy, I guess. Sign your name. Day 6, a family matter. It's late, Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up. You're up a favourite coffee cup, a worn out souvenir of your first trip together. The print is faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. And knock at the window. There in the garden, clutching a gauzy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the table and visibly stress. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favour, and you're the only one I can ask. Yeah, should I get Sam? It's Sam's sibling. No, need to worry, Sam. It's you I've come to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act. Yeah, I work in news. Chris fist bangs on the table. It's total bullshit. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with this. Well, again, it depends who they're taking it from. Because taking it from the rich where they already have so much money, not a bad thing. Man, this was why I do need your help. What exactly do you need? Why do I get the feeling I'm not going like this? Yeah. Chris' eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. Yeah, that's illegal. They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so Chris is pasting. But why? When they look for him and they find him abroad with another person's passport, that's not going to work. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to... What? Before they freeze... How much money has he has? Like, if he only has like £10 and they're taking that, then yeah, that's wrong. If he's got £10 million and they're taking $1 million, that's fine. Chris' mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated children like their own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? Yeah, it's against the law. Fine, I'll solve this myself. Chris spits. So much for family loyalty here. Grabbing the... I'm trying to help him from not committing a crime. The nigh fluorescent suitcase. Chris disappears into night. That's going to be important at some point. You go back to this pick up Sam's cup. The pillar face now seems to bore into you. Screw the 1%, yeah. You wanted it? Yeah, okay. Dr. Pepper, if anyone's wondering. Day 8, the fallout. That'll be on Friday. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might
Down
want to
here.
have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should I play this? Is this toy safe? Yeah, why not? Just because I don't understand what that is.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
I was going to say, it's all automatic. I shouldn't have had to do anything.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge.
4.
Tonight, I'll be discussing what the
It's
new
a bit
future might hold
dark.
with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act,
Not the best
raising
photos of
living
them.
standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points.
I don't know anything. Like, I don't know if they're a bad person. I should have shown the bad image.
This afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology,
Yeah,
the
what?
pair hope to
No
successfully
reason to
reach
show them
the imposing
arguing.
central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions.
Okay, so I
that
should
has
play
only
the
been
snuggle tape
in a joint
first
statement
because
about the
Sophia was
dangers
talking
their team
about
might
it.
face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week. as
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
by this very
football
program.
people, so.
And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I
Oh.
certainly wouldn't want to be his striker.
Based on the choice I make, he says something different.
Grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay. What was that? What was that? There we go. Okay, and the frequencies, there we go.
In the wake of the government's
I
swift
almost
enactment
lost
of
that.
the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what's
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiarts. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Oh wait, why am I
I can
bleeping?
explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Tell you, how's it going actually? Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright mate, see you later, bye!
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
Okay, so I can get that
That's
ready.
all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. His little Jakey's going to the big bad country with water.
If that's
And then I don't need to do anything because that automatically goes into that.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top
Sort
of
the
the list.
wave
Tonight, we
out.
go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face with the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? Well, we need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
Should I not be changed? Like, I can't really cut to the
affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned
news
about.
guy because he's not doing
Hello, Mr.
anything.
Donaldson. Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. By Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife.
Okay, so I think
so you
while
feel
this
the streets
is
simply aren't
happening,
safe anymore. Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not as simple.
Wrong one.
I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
Really?
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger.
Okay.
Jeremy, your bloody gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
Wait, did I
as
miss?
I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space. Off
And
you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty, you beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there.
Okay, it's a bit of a hypocrite, him.
Position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter.
She says the hall is...
Has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but
I messed that one up.
it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me
I
ask
mean,
you
he's
this.
just called
Do
Tony
you
up
feel
there.
that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It's gonna be a
Sounds like it's
stripper.
getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back.
Was that something to do with that?
Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, you were literally away for 2 seconds. tries to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't
Grade
worry if
C.
you don't know you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip: when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love
Broadcast
music.
volume I already have down.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you.
Okay, got 10 seconds. Start with 2.
Open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Here we go.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's
Welcome's
Culture Spot,
Black.
I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one.
Joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist! Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes! Oh.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us
I
tomorrow
quite
night
enjoyed that.
for all the headlines from across the country.
It's like editing,
I'm
but
Jeremy
live.
Dawson. Have a peaceful night.
Do they know that they've kind of made a star? Fuck!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I forgot about
I
the
believe
advert.
without an adequate paycheck.
Oh, so Someone please get these twats out of my studio.
The telephone is unlocked. I messed up in that bit. A small bonus. I don't know what ND is, but okay. Continue. Ba-bum, ba-lum, ba-lum, ba-lum. Don't want to set the world. Day 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. A late night. You arrive home after a long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognise Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick Chris's stuff up the street. Don't wait up. Underline twice. So this is your fault now, is it? Why has he been evicted? Like, did he not have money? He was sulkily pressed play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh now. It's not the same without Sam. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts you, wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you away and a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. Yeah, it's a bit late. Charlie's voice gets louder and louder as he sees you're not going to change your mind. You pretend that it's for my own good, but really just want to be left alone. I fucking hate you. He hesitates. He knows he's gone too far, but his rage, he can't bring himself to back down. Before you can open your mouth, he storms upstairs and slams the door. Yeah, check him. You knock on Charlie's door and there's no answer. You open it quietly. Your son is done to delay his sulking. He's determinedly facing the wall, but once it's clear you're not leaving until he talks to you, he sighs and turns to face you. He needs to learn to control his temper. He apologised for the outburst. Okay, so at least that's some good. Day 48. A tight Christmas. Oh, not having much money for Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. Oh, it must be Christmas Day. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. Ah, I'm in my dad's place, so he's passed. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. The clatter of cutlery is all that you can hear as Chris stares pointing at you. Yeah, get Grandma involved. She stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely. It's been happening more and more. The clatter of cutlery is all you can be heard as Chris stares at you. Make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are moments, cheers, and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris, sorry Sam, come on now. It's Christmas. We can't put this behind you. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, let's just try and enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away to you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter Susie sees the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna I didn't even read that, I just clicked it. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going travelling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me out with money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a diverse snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Yeah, smile at the daughter, ignore Chris. If he's going to be miserable, leave him be. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures. Susie gushes, you sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Susie, but please, Harriet's parents are helping. See, I would choose a middle ground. Be like, I will try and save up some money, but understand it's not a guarantee. Alright, find a way to make it work. Sam interrupts. Sorry. Were you going to consult me, or was this going to... Or were you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke seems a bit harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for some, I agree. This is a great opportunity, and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you, is? Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. I'm not Pat. Merry fucking Christmas. A welcome windfall. You're leafing through a pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognising the T or Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new assets and wealth redemption scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose a cheque which we hope you see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but for our unwavering commitment to creating a society free in equality. The throbbing of your flesh speeds induced paper cut is the only reason you can't believe you're awake. I have really trouble reading out loud. A cheque, and a sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together. Julie Salisbury and Peter Clement. It's a bliss. Day 72. A long weekend. Okay, I'm currently comfortable. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekends, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. This is probably where the questions came in. And the zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the Bolton suitcase down the stairs. The answer machine is blinking on the table wall. Good news, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that we require your work this weekend. Your heart sings. Some information comes to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers. The National News team will be working around the clock to ensure we wrote the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow evening, 8 AM sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. And then, what are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes down the stairs. With excitement kissing you, they grab the car keys and dish and stop to load your bags into the back. Okay, if there was an option to say to her, work's come up, we need it for our daughter, I would say that. But if those are the only two options, it's like, yeah, ignore the message. Maybe I didn't see that. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important, you reply, you put your code on. Like, just tell her. Just tell her. Like, what's wrong with that? An unwelcome return. When you get the mail Monday morning, you get sour looks from your exhausted colleagues and notes it's waiting at your desk. The immaculate script is blood red. Was it worth it? Okay, maybe I missed a little segment there. Like, if I choose to go into work, I would have got a new thingy. Permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the advanced go-getters today. This is forwards together. This doesn't sound like a youth club like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand, so I can walk straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after, so you won't have to do anything. I mean, if it's what he wants to do, your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. We don't know anything bad about it just yet. Day 101, a free ticket. Alan James is right in front of you. Oh, that's the book. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Yeah, the guy is a nut job. I'm sorry you say, I can't sit through it. Okay, there's a nicer way to phrase stuff. Thank God, I was worried you were going to say yes. There we go, yeah. A profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles. As Sam has taken to doing recently, most of it is the usual rubbish. A letter with the increasingly familiar Advance logo and urgent, respond immediately, plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advance government has taken another step forward to fight for equality. By nationalising the larger private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bond Programme ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Okay. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutes, chosen by Advance for considerably high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Oh, I'm going to have a... I can choose which adverts to show. Eye of the Beholder Incorporated, whether it's cosmetic, clothing or couture, we see beauty for all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited, it's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corp. From sports to travel or even some you time. Yeah, let's do leisure. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together, Judah Salisbury and Peter Clement. Day 153. Okay.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that one looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fiction.
No.
Yeah, check the
Sorry, are you
prospect.
saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds,
Am I
everybody.
forgetting something? Okay, I
Did
don't
your
think so.
personality
So
actually slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative, a mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that
I think my
every
screen's
city
froze.
is thriving under advance.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. So it looks like this is the end of the live stream. Well, thank you for joining, and next week I will see if I'm able to rejoin close enough. Thank you for joining, and goodbye.